Camcorder. Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in to Rowing with Sean Lewis. And thanks for all the incredible support. Don't forget to subscribe to Rowing with Sean Lewis. And you can also check me out on Facebook at Sean Lewis Motivational Speaker on Facebook. But today I want to talk to you about not losing hope. You know, we all have times and we all have seasons in our life where it don't look like our dreams are coming true, or it looks like they're happening slower than we would like them to. But I want you to know that you're never too old or too young to start living your dreams. But first, you have to visualize what you want on the inside and begin to live from the inside. Begin to live like you already have it. I want you to begin to, give yourself incantations. Something you say to yourself to give yourself positive affirmations. You know, for me, my faith is very important to me. So I get a lot of my inspiration from the Bible and scriptures and stuff like these scriptures right here. I can know all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm the head, not the tail, above and not beneath. My gift makes room for me. And there's just tons of scriptures like that. The Bible also says, he who lacks wisdom, let him ask. And I want to tell you something. If you're a child of God, all the promises of God are open to you. All the promises of God are open to you. He has a purpose. He has a plan for you. But you have to begin to see yourself that way. If you want to be married and have a family, or just a girlfriend, or somebody to hang out with, you gotta see yourself doing that. You gotta see yourself in that job. You gotta visualize yourself there. And then once you do, if you put hard work behind your hustle, so to speak, you will achieve your dreams. But you have to be willing to work harder than anybody else around you. Always be improving yourself. I read motivational books all the time. I listen to podcasts. I listen to YouTube tapes. I try to model the behavior of other people that are doing what I want to do, because these successful people leave clues, and if you model someone that's done what you want to do, you can do it too. But you wouldn't ask somebody who's never done surgery to do surgery on you, would you? I don't think so. What would you do? You wouldn't want to find somebody who's the best at doing that surgery, whatever surgery it is, and you would want them to do it. Or if you want to be a surgeon, you would want them to apprentice you in that type of thing. So whatever you're trying to go into, try to be the best at it. Get around other people you can learn from. Get around other people that are farther ahead of you and learn from them. And also, always network. Always be not afraid to pick up that call. Pick up that phone, make that call. Answer that email. Make that contact. Always be letting people know what you do, because you never know where your next opportunity is going to come from. And if you can help someone achieve their dreams, if you see someone behind you, give them a hand up, help them out, put them in contact with the right people, because what you make happen for someone else, God will make happen for you. And I realize I may be talking to some of you that might not have a faith, but, for me, my faith and my walk with God is very important. I would not be the man I am today without God. And my mom, the support of my mom, she always raised me to believe I can do anything I wanted to do, not to let my wheelchair be the reason why I didn't do something. So I'm going to tell you something. If I have cerebral palsy and I can go after the dreams I want, you can do it no matter what your challenge is. I haven't reached all my goals yet, far from it. But you know what? I strive to reach a little more towards my goals every day. And sometimes I get discouraged or down because they're not happening as fast as I want to, or I don't know what the next step to do is. But I tell you what not to do. What not to do is sit there and do nothing. If you don't know what to do, just pray, read a book, read the Bible, go exercise, get some endorphins flowing in your brain, and maybe that'll give you some creative ideas. But I can tell you, one way you're not going to reach your goals is being inactive. I'll tell you a real quick story. I'll tell you two quick stories that I heard about in the Winged Out Live lecture I heard that was recorded by Hay House Publishing. Before he died, he did a live lecture. He had a book by the same name called No Excuses, and it's all about the power of our mind. But in this book, he gives us an example of these people that needed this surgery for arthritis, right? But one group had the surgery. One group had the surgery, went through post-op and everything. One group he just put to sleep and went through the motions of like washing the knee out and stitching it up and everything. And one group, they just went to sleep and he woke them back up and told them that they had the surgery, right? Do you know that the group that thought they had the surgery but did not recover just as well, if not better than than all the people that had the surgery, the people that didn't have the surgery recovered even better. But it's because they believed they had that surgery that they recovered. So that just shows you the power of your mind. There's also another book you can find on Amazon called, I forget who writes it now, I'm sorry, but you can look it up. It's called Biology of the Mind. And there's another book called Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. And there's another book also that I like, called, and it deals with the fact that everything around us has energy. Some energy is just faster, some energy is slower, but everything's made up of energy. It's called power versus force. But, you can start to create your life the way you want to in your mind, and then if you put some faith behind your action, the Bible says faith without works is dead, right? So you gotta put some work behind it, but, your first priority is to build your life in your mind and manifest it. that way, and believe that you will receive everything that you're believing for. Believe it's possible. Walk in love. Walk in abundant consciousness, meaning that you believe that all the stuff you need is God's gonna bring it to you. God's gonna find a way to manifest. Deuteronomy 8:18 says, "For I give you power and ability to get wealth." Does that mean that money's gonna fall from heaven? No, it does not. But it does mean that God will give you ideas, ways, concepts to make money, to make resources, so you can take care of your family, take care of your wife, take care of your family, and take care of all the stuff you want to do, and have fun and on the way, because guess what? Life is supposed to be fun. We're not all supposed to be depressed, upset, and angry all the time, right? I know we got a lot of bad stuff in the world going on. We got a lot of killing. We got a lot of racism issues going on. We got a lot of people fighting the cops. But you know what? I believe this is still a good world. I believe that there's still a lot of good things in the world. But you know what? We don't hear about that stuff because they're the old saying in the news business: if it leads, it bleeds. The first, I'm no exaggeration. I counted one time, and I do believe that the first 5 stories that I saw were all bad, right? Not to say that the world's all bad, but they want ratings. They want ratings on that TV. And what makes people watch the news? Bad stuff. So that's what they cover more of. But I want to tell you something. There's a lot of good in the world. There's still a lot of good people in the world. And all the good people have to stand up and fight and let people know that this is still a good, loving world with trustworthy people still in it. And, you know, if you're having a good life, I want you to start posting that. Because you know what? I've seen too much negativity on Facebook. So if you're having a good life, let people know that. Because people need to see that. Because it gives them hope. I hope when you tune in to Rolling with Sean Lewis, you not only are inspired, but you're encouraged and motivated. And you see that someone's out there trying to do the best they can to make the best of their situation. I may not be able to control the fact that I have cerebral palsy, but I can control how I react to it and my decisions and my choices that affect my life. No, I don't have a perfect life. Some days I have good days. Some days I have bad days. Some days I'm really grumpy. Some days I'm real happy. I'm just like you, but I do my best to put my best wheel forward every day, right? Because that's all we can do. Because if we're not moving forward, if we're not growing, if we're not trying to enjoy our life, we're going backwards and we're dying. We're in a state of physical decline first, and then spiritual decline, and then we'll have actual physical death. And I want you to have life and have it more abundantly like the Bible says. And, you know, for me, let me be honest with you right here. I can motivate you, I can encourage you, I can inspire you. But if I don't tell you about my faith and give you opportunity to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, then I haven't done my job. So I want to tell you, John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son. Whoever believeth within Him shall not perish, but have everlasting life." And Romans 10:9-10 says, if you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that Jesus is Lord, He'll come into your heart, He'll forgive you your sins, and He'll make you a brand new person again. You are a spirit, you live in a soul, and you have a body. This body, you see, this body will get older, this body has wrinkles on it. I don't care how much you go to the gym, sooner or later, the older you get, your body will fall down, and your body will eventually die. But guess what? Your spirit lives on, it goes on forever, and that's your truest self right there. That's really who you are. And some of you might be thinking, Sean, how can I be reborn again? I can't get inside my mom and come out again. No, you cannot. But the awesome thing is that when Jesus died on the cross for you, He took the place of me and you. He took our sins so that we wouldn't have to, so that we can be forgiven. And when Jesus did that, we got a reborn spirit. We got His nature inside us. And He has a great plan for you. So, if you don't know Jesus, I would encourage you to follow the prayers that I'm going to lead you in right now. And then you will be saved. It doesn't mean you'll never make a mistake. It doesn't mean that you'll never make a misstep again. Christians aren't perfect. We're just forgiven. And, I want to tell you this. If there's someone in your life that claims to be a Christian and let you down, forgive them. And I want to remind you of this. We're not meant to follow people as our example. We're meant to follow Jesus. Jesus is the only perfect example. And He has a wonderful plan for you. But like I said, you can have a great life. You can have money. You can have fame. You can have all the girls, all the stuff the world offers. But at the end of the day, if you don't have Jesus, you and I would both be in trouble. So I'm going to be doing that prayer right now. Dear Lord Jesus, I believe that You sent Your Son Jesus to die on the cross for my sins. And because I accept His death on the cross for my sins, I believe I'm a sinner in need of a Savior. Jesus, I ask You to come into my heart, forgive me my sins, be my Lord, be my Master, be my Savior, be my friend. Teach me how to live for You, and I will follow You all the days of my life, to the best of my ability. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Let me be the first one to congratulate you, because you're in the family of God. The angels are rejoicing right now. They're having a big old party in heaven. We can't hear them on this side, but they're having a big party up in heaven. They're like, get the milk and cookies out, get the party going, because we have another child in the kingdom of God. And I want to say congratulations to you, because today is the first day of the rest of your life, truly. And if you follow God, you do your best to honor God, He will be there for you all your life. It doesn't say that life is going to be easy, but He says, I'll be there with you. I'll teach you how to walk through it. And He'll just change your life from the inside out. And so I want to say congratulations. But, like I said, the point of this video is the point of my channel is to inspire you, to encourage you, to motivate you to live your best life possible, to take the governor of your life. How many of you rode go-karts when you were younger, right? You remember the limiter that they had to keep on them, to keep them from going too fast, right? To keep everybody safe. Well, God wants to take the limiter of your life. You have no limits other than the limits you place on yourself. Because whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. Because whatever you believe about yourself, whatever story you're telling yourself, whatever dialogue you tell yourself, that's going to keep repeating it in your life. If you don't like the way your life is going, change your words. If you don't like your words, change your habits. If you don't like your habits, change what you watch, change what you read, change what you listen to. And slowly but surely, your life will begin to turn around. And you might not feel it at first, but if you keep saying that, keep saying that, keep rehearsing that, and say, today something good is gonna happen to me, and just say positive stuff throughout the day to yourself, and find good positive people that are going where you want to go. One of my biggest helpers and people that I look up to is my mom. My mom is full of great advice and great wisdom, and I'm not just saying that because she's my mom and I'm her son. She gives me great advice and great wisdom. So get around people that have great wisdom, that are doing what you want to do. Ask them if you can be mentored by them. Read, if you can't get up close and personal with them, read their books, listen to their podcasts, and watch their YouTube channels, watch their watch everything you can get your hands on, and begin to immerse yourself in the things they say, and then go internalize it and listen to yourself, follow your own path, because the people that are most successful in life are people that created their own way, made their own path in life. There's a guy I listen to, his name is Gary Vaynerchuk. You can find him on YouTube. He has VaynerMedia out in California. But, he was a CD and F student in high school, right? But he's built multi-million-dollar companies. Like, he's got a company worth $50 billion, and he's creating companies. But people said he was not going to be successful just because he wasn't book smart, right? But here's a guy who made $2,000 on the weekends selling baseball cards. So most people that are most successful made their own way. They created their own life by being willing to work harder than anybody else, being willing to, make the sacrifices, put in later hours, put in the time, and learn the craft. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, but you know what? He made himself a promise that he would be the best player to ever play the game of basketball. How to get there? He shot over 2,000 baskets a day, right? And I know practice isn't fun. I don't like to do it either, to be honest with you. But, so that's what you gotta do. Sometimes we're coming up on the Olympics, and I love the Olympics because it's super inspiring to me. It's motivating to me. As many of you know who follow me, besides being a motivational speaker, and I want to be an author, I want to represent the United States on the U.S. Paralympic team. So I play bocce and I do a bright apparatus powerlifting. I just competed in a bocce tournament that's hosted an adaptive game that is designed for individuals with physical challenges. I took first place in my division for that tournament in bocce, and I also did upright apparatus powerlifting where I did upright row where you pull the weight to you, and I won my division in that competition too with a lift of 215 pounds. So, you know, and one of the ways I keep expanding my platform, keep expanding my message, is I make videos for you guys. I'm constantly putting out content, trying to make it better, trying to encourage and inspire, and just have fun with you guys. We don't have to be serious all the time, but if you guys would like to give me suggestions on different video content you would like to see, please leave them in the comments, and please subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dogs, tell your neighbors, tell everyone. And if this message has been a blessing to you, please let me know in the comments, and please share it with someone else that could benefit from it. Thank you very much. God bless. You've been watching Rolling with Sean Lewis. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook at Sean Lewis Motivational Speaker on Facebook. And if you would like to have me come to speak to your organization, contact me, and I will have someone contact you with the details on how to do that. Go out and make it a great day, and God bless.